In every forest, in every ocean, a voice is calling. This is Voices for the Wild. Every creature has a voice.
In America's great national parks, life looks calm. Mountains breathe, rivers steam, forests whisper. But if you look closer, the most dangerous life here isn't the wolf, isn't the bear, isn't the alligator. It's the baby. Because in the wild, your first year is a war. Most of these babies will never reach their first birthday. Today we follow 6 young lives across Alaska, California, Montana, Yellowstone, and the Florida Everglades to see who survives that first year. Stay until the end, and you'll meet the only survivor left from a family of baby alligators, the swamp prince who lives long enough to start becoming king. This is Hollow Bay on the south coast of Alaska's Katmai National Park. No people, no roads, just mudflats, wind, and bears. A mother brown bear, we'll call her Ursa, has brought her 3 cubs here because she's desperate. She's just spent 4 months in a snow den, nursing her babies through winter. For that entire time, she didn't eat. By spring, she's lost around 1/3 of her body weight. Now she has one job: survive long enough to feed them. Her cubs already have personalities. One son, Thor, careful and cautious. He stays glued to mom. Another brother, more playful, wrestling with anything that moves. Their sister, bold, always wandering off to explore like the world already belongs to her. They look adorable. But half of bear cubs in places like this will die before they turn 1. And the biggest danger to a bear cub is not hunger. It's other bears. This is Andre, a huge adult male. To Ursa, he is not just competition, he is death. Male brown bears will sometimes kill cubs, either to eat them or to force the mother back into mating. Andre is about 50 yards away. At that distance, he can reach them in under 4 seconds. Her cubs can't outrun him, so Ursa does something smart. She leads her cubs uphill, fast, to a narrow bluff above the shore. From there, she can watch him below. The cubs can feel her fear. They go silent. For now, Andre moves on. They live. But danger here never ends. Food here doesn't look like what you'd expect a giant predator to eat. No salmon yet. No prey in sight. Just mud. But hidden in the mud are clams. Small packages of protein. Ursa's claws, which can kill, can also peel open a shell like a surgeon. Her milk is 5 times richer than cow's milk. That richness has to come from somewhere. The cubs watch and copy, because every lesson they learn now is a lesson that could save them later. But even mealtime in Katmai can turn into an emergency. After eating, the family rests on the sand. While they sleep, the tide rises. Fast. When they wake up, they're stranded. The cubs can barely swim. Bear cubs do drown in situations like this. Ursa tests the water. It's deep. The current is ripping. Her daughter, the bold one, leaps first. Thor hangs back, scared. Then he jumps. Tiny heads. Tiny paws. Cold water, if the current takes them, they're gone. They fight their way through, and somehow, they make it to shore alive. Today, they didn't just eat. They learned how to cross water. And in Katmai, that can be the difference between life and death. From Alaska's cold coast, we jump south to California, Joshua Tree National Park. This rocky desert belongs to a female bobcat, a wild cat about twice the size of a house cat. She rules about a square mile of land, her hunting ground, her sleeping ground, her nursery. But today, she's not hunting for herself. Back at her den are 2 kittens. They're just over 1 month old. They can barely keep their balance. They climb, fall, climb again. They're training their nervous systems, teaching their bodies how to stalk, pounce, and chase. Because soon, they'll have to hunt for real. There's another twist. Last year's daughter is still nearby. She wants to follow mom like the old days. But those days are ending. Bobcats are solitary. Even family gets pushed out. Childhood in the wild is short and kind of brutal. Out here, danger comes from above and below. Hawks scan from the sky. Coyotes patrol the ground. If a kitten wanders too far, it can disappear in seconds. So, while mom hunts alone, the kittens test their courage at the edge of the den, then dive back to safety. This is how predators are made. 1 hour of play. 1 hour of survival school. Their mother is called the coyote of cats. Bobcats will eat almost anything they can catch. They don't waste energy chasing for long distances. They prefer to disappear and then explode. Every clean pounce means her kittens eat tonight. By fall, the family will break apart. Each kitten will step into this desert alone. That's how bobcat life works. You are loved, you are trained, and then you are launched into the world. Now head north to Glacier National Park in Montana. Down here in the grass, under your feet, lies an entire city. This is a prairie dog town. Tunnels, chambers, family burrows, hundreds of black-tailed prairie dogs living together. The pups are about 6 weeks old. They're small, shaking off the cold. They look cute. But to this ecosystem, they're more than cute. Prairie dogs feed almost every predator out here. They aerate soil. They shape the land. If prairie dogs vanish, the whole prairie collapses. Right now, something is slipping into town. A rattlesnake. It wants one thing, a pup. But prairie dogs don't just hide, they communicate. One lookout spots the snake and fires off an alarm call, a specific sound that basically means snake, snake, snake. Instantly, pups vanish below. Adults mobilize. And then something crazy happens. They form a posse. Instead of letting the snake hunt, they harass it from all angles. Too fast to grab, too annoying to ignore. The rattlesnake finally gives up and retreats. The town erupts in celebration. Prairie dogs leap and throw their heads back in a jump yip, a call that looks a lot like victory. We don't fully know what it means. But today, it means this. The pups live. Off the coast of California, in Channel Islands National Park, the beach is not just beautiful. It's a battlefield measured in inches. This is the snowy plover, a palm-sized shorebird trying to raise a family right at the water's edge. Mom and Dad take turns guarding the nest. Day shift, night shift. Why? Because everything wants those eggs. Here comes a hawk. If the hawk finds the nest, breakfast is served. So Dad Plover does something brilliant. He pretends to be injured. He drags a wing and stumbles in the open, acting weak. Hey, predator, look at me, I'm easy. He lures the hawk away from the eggs, and the instant the hawk gets too close, the act is over. Full speed, gone. The nest survives, and soon, the eggs hatch. Within hours, the chicks can run. No long baby phase, no safe nursery. They're in the game on day one. Then something colder. Mom leaves to find a new mate. Dad stays for about a month, shielding, guiding, hiding the chicks under his body when danger flies overhead. On this beach, fatherhood is literally life support. Now we go to Yellowstone. Winter is dropping fast. Ice is spreading. Ponds are sealing shut. A mother river otter and her 9-month-old pup are playing in the snow. It looks like pure fun, but it's actually training, because in just a short time, she's going to send him out on his own. Yellowstone in winter is brutal. Still ponds freeze first, then the slow creeks, then the big rivers. Soon, almost everything will be sealed under ice. For an otter, that's deadly. No open water means no air hole, no escape route, no food. And predators are watching. A starving coyote will kill and eat a young otter if it can. The only safe place is water. Then, disaster. The pup wanders. He gets separated in a whiteout. He calls for Mom. Mom can't hear him, but the coyote does. The pup is nearly blind in daylight air because his eyes are built for underwater vision. He's alone, exposed and being hunted. This moment decides everything. The mother finally locks onto his scent. She finds him. No reunion hug, no pause, just run. Together they flee, mile after mile, almost 10 miles downstream, because they're heading toward one secret in Yellowstone, a river that never freezes. Hot water from underground magma feeds the Firehole River. That warmth keeps it open all winter. Open water means safety. Open water means food. Here, for the first time, the pup catches his own fish. That's the moment he stops being the baby and starts being an otter. Now we head to the opposite world, Florida's Everglades. Warm, slow, green. It looks calm, but this swamp is ruled by dragons. American alligators. A full-grown gator is armor with teeth, but even a ruler starts tiny. These 3 hatchlings are only days, maybe weeks old. They could live 40 or even 50 years in the wild if they survive their first year. Almost none do. Only about 1 in 10 baby gators makes it past birthday number 1. Everything wants to eat them. Herons, snakes, fish, even bigger alligators. One little prince drifts too far from his mother's protection. Below him, a largemouth bass waits in perfect silence. Then, strike from underneath. In an instant, one baby is gone. Another young gator climbs onto a log to warm up in the sun. Alligators are cold-blooded. They need outside heat to keep their bodies running. But there's something else on that log. A cottonmouth. A venomous pit viper. It uses heat-sensing pits on its face to lock onto warm prey. One strike. Tissue destroyed. Blood no longer clots. The baby won't survive. Now only one hatchling is left. He's seen his brothers die. He's nearly 1 year old, and he is hungry. This is where everything changes. For the first time, he hunts and wins his own meal. If he can keep doing that, avoid fish, snakes, birds, even adult gators, he'll grow to 4 feet long. And at 4 feet, he's no longer prey. He becomes what the swamp fears. He becomes a hunter. Across Alaska, California, Montana, Yellowstone, and Florida, the pattern is the same. You're born, you're hunted, and every day is a test. Can you learn fast enough? Can you eat enough? Can you avoid the thing above you, behind you, and under you? Most won't make it, but for the ones who do, a bear cub that dares the current, a bobcat kitten trained for silence, a prairie dog pup protected by an entire town, a shorebird chick running on day one, an otter who outruns winter, and a baby gator who lives long enough to bite back. Survival in that first year is more than luck. It's the beginning of becoming a predator, a protector, a ruler. And in the wild, there is no bigger story than that.